Hello there! Today we're going to make a fun card, which is going to be a gift card holder and a magnet and a card all in one. We're going to use this stamp set from Hero Arts called Big Hugs, this set from the Dear Lizzie collection. This is the Lawn Fawn set called A Birdie Told Me. We're going to start by stamping all these images, so I already did that just to save some time. I stamped the Polaroid 3 times, the house image twice, and then the little smiley faces and the hearts on designer paper. I'm just going to cut all of these images out, so I did that already off camera just to save some time. And now I'm going to get started with this blue designer paper. I'm going to take this house image from the Hero Art set, and I'm stamping it off and then stamping it on my project to get a lighter image. So I'm going to do that a total of 3 times. And this little blue designer paper will be our scene that will be in the Polaroid. Now that I have that stamped, I have the house image that I cut out, and I'm just going to color in the door with my marker from Stampin' Up, just to add a little bit of color. And then now I'm just taking my regular Crayola color pencils and just doing some quick coloring to make a scene. So I'm just using some basic green here to make some grass. And then now I'm just taking my black crayon or colored pencil to make a pathway and a little sidewalk. So that's all I'm doing here, nothing fancy. So I just sped this up real quick. Very simple, nothing fancy. And once this is done, this just creates our scene. And then I'm simply going to take this house image that I cut out and I adhere it right to the middle house. And then I'm taking one of these small hearts that I cut out, and again this heart is from the Lawn Fawn set. I'm using my 2-way glue pen from Stampin' Up, and I'm going to stick that right over the chimney of the home. So now I'm taking my 2 Polaroid stamped images here. I'm taking the one that I cut out, and I just use an X-Acto knife to cut out the middle portion. Again, I'm using my 2-way glue pen, and I'm going to stick this down on top of our scene that we just created, lining it up with the lines on the designer paper. So there's our little Polaroid. And then now I'm going to just adhere this Polaroid image that we made to this solid one here, just so that it has a backing and it looks clean on the back. And it makes it a little more stiff. Here's our card base. It's just a basic craft card base. And this is some old designer paper I've had. I believe it's from Cosmo Cricket. And it's just cut slightly smaller. And then this is just some vanilla scrap piece of paper I had, and I'm just going to stamp my sentiment using basic black ink. And this is an old stamp from Stampin' Up. And I'm just free cutting this into a banner shape. So that will go, this is a base layout of the card. But before I do that, I believe here, I'm sticking down the adhesive onto the sentiment. And that Polaroid will become our magnet. Now I'm just handwriting the name of my friend. Her name was Lisa. So I just put Lisa's Place with my journaling pen. And I'm using my date stamp with some black ink just to stamp the date that she moved into her new place. And then now I'm going to work on the gift card portion. So this is another piece of craft cardstock. And I just put some sticky strip on 3 sides, as you saw there, and I'm sticking it to the inside of the card to make a pocket. And there's my gift card. It'll slide right in there. And then I'm taking another strip of that same designer paper I used on the front just to make it match the inside. Just adding that in here to break up the craft. Now I'm taking that second house that I cut out from the beginning, and I'm just using some mini glue dots, and I'm going to stick it here on the inside of the card. And then I'm going to color the door again just so it matches the front. And then again, I'm using my mini glue dots here, and I'm going to stick the little smiley faces and the hearts that I cut out from the Lawn Fawn set right above the home. And then I just did my journaling behind where the gift card will be. And I just put, may your home be full of love and joy and happiness. So now to make the magnet. I have this magnet button, just got from a craft store, and it just has some sticky strip on it. This is very strong sticky strip. And I'm just going to stick it right to the back of that Polaroid. Just putting some firm pressure to make sure it has good adhesion. And that's it. Very simple to make a quick little magnet. Then just to dress it up a little bit more, I'm going to add some stickles to the heart, just to add some shimmer. And you can see that here. Now to stick this on the card, I'm just using one of these mini clothespins to hold it on so that my friend can just take it right off without ruining the card front. And there we go. We have a card, gift card holder with a magnet on front. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.